I've always been a pretty confident guy. I carry myself with a sense of assurance and pride. People often commented on my positive energy and upbeat attitude, but lately, I haven't felt like myself. My clothes felt tighter, and I noticed I was struggling to fit into my favorite outfits. It was frustrating and disheartening. I didn't have as much energy. Simple tasks felt exhausting, and I found myself constantly tired, even after a full night's sleep. Then a friend jokingly called me fat. It was meant to be a lighthearted comment, but it hit me hard. That was a wake-up call. It made me stop and think about my health and my lifestyle choices. It made me realize I wasn't happy with my body. I felt uncomfortable in my own skin and knew something had to change. I knew I needed to make a change. I couldn't continue down this path of self-neglect. I decided to document my journey to hold myself accountable and inspire others. Sharing my story could help me stay committed and maybe even motivate someone else. I wanted to prove that anyone could improve their health with dedication. It was about making consistent, healthy choices every day. But I knew I needed help. I couldn't do this alone and needed expert advice. So I reached out to a friend, Dr. Mike, for guidance. He had the knowledge and experience to steer me in the right direction. He's a doctor and a YouTuber, the perfect person to keep me on the right track. His advice was practical and easy to follow. I knew this wouldn't be easy, but I was determined to transform my body and my life. This journey was about reclaiming my confidence and health. Dr. Mike and I sat down to discuss my goals. We talked about my lifestyle, my eating habits, and my exercise routine. He wanted to understand the full picture before making any recommendations. He stressed the importance of health over just looking good. He explained that true health is about feeling good, having energy, and being able to do the things you love. He explained that carrying extra weight could lead to serious health problems down the line. Issues like heart disease, diabetes, and joint problems were all potential risks. We decided to use a DEXA scan to get a clear picture of my body composition. This scan would give us detailed information about my fat, muscle, and bone density. The results were in 27.8% body fat. It was a bit of a shock to see the number in black and white. That put me in the obese category. It was a wake-up call that I needed to make some changes. I was surprised and honestly a little scared. I had never thought of myself as obese. Dr. Mike assured me that it wasn't about the number, but about making positive changes. He emphasized that small, consistent changes could lead to big improvements over time. He emphasized the importance of a balanced approach, no crash diets or crazy workout. It was about finding a sustainable way to live healthier. This wasn't about fitting into a smaller shirt size. It was about feeling better in my own skin and having the energy to enjoy life. It was about improving my overall health and well-being. Activities like mindfulness, regular exercise, and balanced eating were key. With Dr. Mike's guidance, I felt ready to start my transformation journey. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was determined to make a change for the better. We came up with a 75-day plan. The goal was to create sustainable habits, not just a quick fix. My diet needed a major overhaul. No more fast food or sugary drink. I focused on eating whole, unprocessed foods and made sure to get enough protein to support muscle growth. Exercise became a non-negotiable part of my day. I mixed things up with high-intensity interval training, strength training, and some moderate cardio. I even started walking on an incline, which was surprisingly challenging. The first few weeks were tough. I had cravings, and my body resisted the changes. But I pushed through, reminding myself why I started this journey. Slowly but surely, I began to see and feel the difference. Section 4. Overcoming obstacles. There were times when I wanted to give up. I'd see celebrities transforming their bodies in seemingly no time. But Dr. Mike reminded me that those transformations often involve extreme measures like personal chefs and trainers that weren't realistic or sustainable for most people. He also emphasized that everyone's body is different. What worked for someone else might not work for me. Calorie counting wasn't the answer. It was about listening to my body and finding what worked best for me. And then there was alcohol. Those late nights with friends filled with sugary drinks definitely didn't help my progress. I learned that true change meant making sacrifices and prioritizing my health. Section 5. The transformation. After 75 days of hard work and dedication, it was time for another DEXA scan. This scan would reveal the true extent of my progress and show how far I had come since the beginning of this journey. The results blew me away. I could hardly believe my eyes. As I looked at the numbers on the screen, I had dropped from 27.8% body fat to 13.1%. It was an incredible transformation that I never thought possible. I had lost a total of 46.4 pounds. The scale confirmed what I felt in my body, but more importantly, I felt amazing. My energy levels were through the roof, and I felt a renewed sense of vitality. I had more energy, my clothes fit better, and I felt more confident than ever. It was like I had unlocked a new version of myself. This journey wasn't just about the numbers. It was about finding balance and peace within myself. It was about transforming my mindset and my relationship with my body. I learned to appreciate and love myself more. Dr. Mike reminded me that this was just the beginning. His words were a powerful reminder to stay focused and committed. The key was to maintain these healthy habits for the long haul. Consistency was crucial to sustaining my progress, and that's what I'm committed to doing. I set reminders and made pledges to keep myself accountable, because feeling good and being healthy, that's what matters most. It's about living a life full of joy and vitality.
Like mustard on a beat, bro. Deep boat, any rap, he a freak, though. Man down, call like Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe. Let them boys to the cross, they walk around like thieves. What's up?